Welcome back to another episode of Across the Bifrost. This is your host, Dr. Norbert, flying in space with two very scary looking ladies. Just the way I like them.
Nice. Terrifying looking. Yeah. Nice. Hello, everyone. I am here.
Sitting
also.
in the cell with me is...
in the cell. Yeah. Professor Jamie. I'm going to start using my my name too.
I like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've hidden it this whole time that I'm actually a professor, but I didn't want to undermine you.
Well, no, it's true. A professor outranks a doctor. It's true.
Yeah, I know.
But I won't hold that against you.
Yeah. Actually, all jokes aside, I do have a qualification in astrophysics, which is actually pretty appropriate for today's episode because we're talking about space and stuff.
Maybe you could tell us a little bit more on the physics of these superpowers.
Maybe. Yeah. We didn't study superpowers. I just I measured black holes. I didn't study anything
something trivial like that. When other real people are studying superpowers of fictional characters. Well, listen, guys, we are doing the second half of our review of box number CP191. So if you haven't heard the Adam Warlock episode, go ahead and listen to that, where you can hear a bit about the new Guardians of the Galaxy leadership that he brings. Meantime, we're going to be talking about Moondragon and Quasar.
Yes, we're also, hopefully, possibly, probably, I haven't heard back from our contact yet, but I think we're going to be giving this box away. So if you would like to find out if we are, you have to become a patron. We do a bunch of giveaways, even if we don't get this box. We do a lot of giveaways on our Patreon. So we will post on there. Go become a patron and you are entered into like a big random draw for, who might win it. And we also do things like Patreon TTS leagues, which are a lot of fun, and things like that. So go become a patron. It's a lot of fun. Doing
a meetup at Adepticon. If you're probably not hearing this, it's probably too late, but we were there on Thursday.
It happened. It was great.
We are also doing After Dark streams. Me and Jamie going to be doing those where our producer can't censor us. So. Or me, I should say, specifically. So we're going to be doing that soon, and that's a perk for the Patreons, plus all the lovely banter behind closed lock channel on top of it.
And you can see me dice the living hell out of Norbert in a TTS game that we're planning on playing soon.
Yes. All you do is help people sympathize with the salty problem that I have. They look at it like, you know what? He's got a right to be. His dice are bad.
Yeah.
And Jamie, you should feel bad. Also, if you can't support us at the moment, just join our Discord and join the conversation. There is loads of interesting conversations that are going on after every episode, which is really great. Plus, bizarrely, the painting community has coalesced around our server.
So good.
It's crazy.
So good.
New models are coming out. We're trying to think of a way to help structure some of the submissions. Jamie, I think we're going to do some live brainstorming right now. I think what we should do is maybe have them have a month be of submissions for like perhaps some of the reviews that we just did. The characters that
the new boxes,
yeah. Maybe.
Hey man, you're the painting guy. You tell me what to do.
I feel like we just should throw a spotlight. Maybe a spotlight on an affiliation. That may be even more broader. Do a spotlight on affiliation, and we'll pick like what we subjectively think is the nicest looking model.
Well, we've got new Sentinels models coming out soon. And those old Sentinels models just got reboxed and they're out now. So maybe we could do a Sentinels thing because they're big, impressive models, see what people are doing for painting them.
And you're not even talking about the Alliance's Sentinel models, are you?
No, that's a good point. Yeah, they're not out till next year. But this is the new stuff's coming.
Yeah, exciting times. All right, so join the Patreon wherever you see the socials. We got links, and you can also find links to our Discord server where you can join us there. Wonderful. Right, let's get right into it. Lore Master J, or Professor Lore Master J.
Professor of Lore. Yeah, please.
Let's talk about Moondragon, who's also known as Heather Douglas.
Yeah, isn't that a weird juxtaposition of names?
Well, yeah, Heather Douglas sounds like a sorority girl,
You think?
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's the first thing that came in my head is I feel like I'm on a campus somewhere, a leafy campus, and there's a sorority house what we're not supposed to be in because the monitor was looking the other way. We managed to sneak in, and Heather's there with her little entourage. Yeah. And it's like Mean Girls.
Oh, I see. Yeah, Mean Girls.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand that. A reference I can understand. Well, do you know who Heather Douglas's dad is?
No.
It's Arthur Sampson Douglas.
If you got a name like Samson, it's got to be good.
Yeah. So who's Arthur Samson Douglas, Norbert?
I feel like Samson, isn't he like a lion superhero of some kind?
Nowhere near.
No. What am I thinking of? That's so bizarre.
Samson, I feel like, is a Greek mythology thing. Right?
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Yeah, that's probably what I'm thinking about.
In this case, Arthur Samson Douglas is Drax. And that's Drax's actual name.
Your kid, Drax? Why is his name Drax then?
I have no idea. I don't know. That's as far as my lore went. I was so shocked I fell out of my chair. I didn't Google anything else.
I thought his name was just Drax. I thought it was Drax.
I think on the card it is. Yeah.
It is.
Drax the Destroyer Drax. Yeah.
So,
but in the comics, Arthur Samson Douglas. That's his real name. He was a jazz musician and a real estate agent.
Jamie, you're just screwing me because of the New York City sewer joke that I played on you.
Let me finish. His spirit was transferred into a powerful resurrected body by Kronos to fight Thanos. So his spirit was put into Drax.
Where'd the body come from?
I don't know. I'm looking at Google AI summaries, so no further questions. But yeah, Drax has got a funny name. That's all I got for you. That was why.
This is so intriguing. Lore Master Jay, every time you give me these tidbits, it makes me want to read the comics. You're like a Marvel shill over there.
Yeah, man. I work for Marvel. You could be reading comics about real estate agents that play jazz. Just what you're missing out on.
I didn't know that was going on in comics. They said it's for kids. What do they know?
No, exactly. See? So let's focus on Moondragon, who's Heather Douglas, as you say, which is the daughter of Drax.
Okay.
They were raised and trained by monks of Titan.
Oh.
Which is like Thanos adjacent stuff, which is kind of cool. Yeah.
Right.
And one of the most powerful telepaths in Marvel.
No way. Another telepath.
Telepath, yeah.
This feels like setting you up for more Professor X disappointment.
I'm trying to avoid talking about mutants, but I can already think of two ways I can crowbar them into this episode. So we'll get to those. But
wait, now let me understand this. So she's a mutant. I'm looking at the art. She's bald.
I didn't say she's a mutant.
Oh, sorry. I meant to say she's a telepath. She's a telepath.
Yeah.
So she's bald. Professor X is bald.
Oh, yeah.
Cassandra Nova is bald. How did Jean Grey get away with it, sir?
That is a good question. Oh, she died.
Maybe it's a wig.
No, I think she died. She just dies all the time. So she hasn't lived long enough to get to the bold telepath era. But no, this is actually in my lore. In my lore research, I can tell you why the Moondragon's bald. It's because of the monks. It's a monk thing. The Shaolong monks of Titan. That's why. So it's they chose that.
So she saves it. This is purpose. This is on purpose.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the monks are so powerful their hair falls out. I don't know. There's something comics going on there. But you're right to draw the line between bold people and being psychics. Yeah. Because
I figure it's just the heat. The heat coming on when they're doing their powers just burns out the hair follicles.
Yeah. But why doesn't Medusa have that?
These are good questions.
Yeah. I wish we had Stanley on the podcast. I know he listens. Stanley, if you're listening to this, let us know. Come jump on the podcast, please.
What else you got, Lore Master J?
They have been known to mind control entire populations, air quotes, for their own good. So that's a bit, problematic.
These are the Shaolong monks from Titan.
Yeah.
Doing that. Okay.
Yeah. And they are also in a long-running romantic relationship with Phyla-Vell, which we'll get onto later in the episode.
No way. When did this character come out?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, because if they're doing that kind of bedtime activity.
Oh, yeah, hang on. Yeah, first appearance. Well, I mean, they've probably changed quite drastically though, right? Their first appearance was in 1973. But what always happens with these characters is they disappear into they're not being used anymore, and then they bring them back later on, and they completely change the character. So I assume that's what's been happening. But
okay,
yeah, but pretty cool.
I don't know. The 70s were pretty experimental time.
True. All right, when did Moondragon and Phyla-Vell get together?
Yeah,
there's no way they were doing that in the 70s in comics.
Yeah, that's right. The Comic Code Authority might have said something to say about that.
2004.
Yeah,
that's 20 odd years ago. So good job, Marvel. Representation. We love it.
Okay. Shall we carry on then?
Yes.
Great. She's on a 50 millimeter base. Right on. You go, girl.
Medium base, yeah.
Yeah. And she's affiliated with Avengers, Defenders, and Guardians of the Galaxy. She's getting around.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. Big roster affiliations, too.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Okay. All right, we have to keep that in mind because this is going to make her difficult to evaluate. That's a lot of competition to shine through. Okay. She is she's only a 3 threat, which is intriguing. So she has 3 physical defense, 3 energy, and 4 mystic. She's got 6 hit points on both sides. She's size 2 and moves medium. Feels really good for a 3 threat.
Hold on. Medium base, medium move alert.
Yes.
That's a big deal.
Yes. This
She's
is
fast.
Beastie type territory. Yeah. Yes. Good stats on the mystic. Fair average ones for 3 threat on the others. But 6/6, that's a little bit above the curve for 3 threats.
Yeah.
For hit points,
that is,
6/6.
yeah. I mean, we're in this world of like stamina things increasing, right? Nick Fury, Hawkeye just got some stamina bumps. So did Yondu. Like maybe this is a sign of things to come because we know that they're coming for other characters. So maybe the new standard is going to be 6/6 for 3 threats.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. That's a very good point. Okay. Fair enough. I'm going to jump ahead a little bit and talk a bit about her innate superpower, which is she has flight. But she can also take a mind gem if she wanted to.
Yeah.
So remind everybody, a mind gem for 2 power, you can choose an enemy character within 3 and advance it short, can only be used once per turn, but it would cost her 1 threat to equip this, so she becomes a 4 threat.
Yeah, so far, no character outside of the big guys, like Adam Warlock, Thanos, maybe Doctor Strange, but not really, maybe Namor, but not really. Like, not many characters, what I'm getting at, justify the additional threat.
Right.
I think Moondragon might be the first one to really justify it, to be like, you could happily play this character as a 4 threat. And a big part of that is the stamina changes.
Yes, agreed.
Right? Because think about Star-Lord, who's, I think, 6'5", maybe 5'5". To make Star-Lord a 4 threat, sure, he gets his extra power and he has this new gem that you can take and do all this cool stuff, but he still has the stats of a 3 threat. So you just bring a weak 4 threat along.
Yeah.
But because Moondragon's stats are pushed a little bit more for a 3 threat, it's the first character I think you could comfortably take as a 4 threat and be happy about it.
Yeah, I think that's a great observation.
Thanks, Norbert. I try really hard.
The counter example would be Star-Lord, who really doesn't justify having the gem.
Absolutely not. There's no way Star-Lord's a 4 threat.
Yeah. Now, the only caveat I put into your little proposal is that you did mention that this might be because the 3 threats are getting juiced a bit, but the 4 threats might also be getting juiced. And so this may not feel so exciting once we see what like the standard 4 threat looks like in the future.
That's a good point. Yeah, that is a good point.
But in today's meta, this definitely feels like a 4 threat character easily. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if this was, I mean, when we got to the rest of the kit as well, the rest of the kit, if it was a 4 threat kit, I'd be like, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
So, I could see this character with or without the gem.
And so to remind everybody again, basically in slang terms, she gets a bow. She gets the bow ability.
That's what all the cool kids on the street say.
Yeah, bow. And that is an OG reference, man. I mean, I think
That's from before my time. I had to learn what bow meant.
Yeah, I think loads of people use it without recognizing where it comes from.
Oh, 100%. I did. Yeah. I was saying I'm going to bow you. Didn't know where it came from. Where does it come from? Give us a history lesson.
It just comes from literally the first release of Marvel Crisis Protocol. Alongside the core box, 2 models were released in 2 different boxes. One was the original Hulk, and the other was the original MODOK. And MODOK had this same ability, but it was called Bow to the Will of MODOK.
Bow.
Bow. That's where it comes from.
There you go.
Yeah. So it's kind of like kids who recognize, like they come up with different reasons for why the save button looks the way it does. Did you know
because it's a floppy disk.
It looks like a mini floppy disk, which they had no idea about. What some kid said to him, it looked like a vending machine which had a soda kind of sitting at the bottom after you paid for it, and it flips on the bottom.
Yeah,
looks like that to him.
How does that represent saving progress?
He didn't know. He was just thirsty because he wanted it.
Okay, right. I'm looking at his icon now. Yeah.
Do you see it? Do you see?
Yeah, I see the vending machine. Yeah. Man, crazy.
It's funny. Kids today.
Crazy kids. I remember playing video games that came on like 16 floppy disks.
Oh, yeah.
Those were the days, man.
Yeah. It was, floppy disks. Yeah, it could do multiple ones. Yeah, a lot of programs would come 3 or 4 of them. Yeah. Wild.
And then last night I downloaded Cyberpunk in about 5 minutes. which is unreal. It's like 128 gigs. And the world's changed. Anyway,
the world has changed.
We're old.
Okay, moving on. Let's take a look at her attacks. She has 2 of them. Both are mystic. The first one is called Psionic Barrage. It is range 3. 4 dice, doesn't cost anything. It's a gainer, so she gets 1 power regardless of what happens. It also has a wild rapid fire trigger, which is not the good rapid fire trigger. But here we are, where basically you can make an additional Psionic Barrage attack targeting the original character, but it doesn't have that ability, so you can't keep doing it, basically.
Yeah, so, odd that this is on a wild, right?
Well, this is there's 3 flavors now of rapid fire. The best one is one that just happens. It's just no trigger.
That's super rare though, right? There's like two characters that do that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Then there's is it the mutant version where it's this one?
No mutants have this one. Thankfully, this is the new Winter Soldier one, right?
Yeah. So this is, and the reason that we're saying this is not as good is because it basically comes on 1 die face only, the wild.
Yeah.
Whereas the third flavor is where you get a rapid fire trigger on the hit symbol, which of course is on 2 of the faces of the die.
Yeah.
So those are the 3 flavors. She's got the worst one.
Yeah. So don't do this. This being a gainer makes it a little awkward as well, right? Because people will be like, "Oh, I need to get 2 power. I'll just do this and do a rapid fire." You're not guaranteed to get that too. So yeah, treat this as a gainer, and if you get a rapid fire, that's a nice bonus.
Right, but altogether, this doesn't feel like an attacking character. Range 3 is great, but 4 dice. I mean, this is Wong territory.
Yeah, it's mystic though.
Okay, it's mystic. I mean, it's a little better, sure.
Yeah.
Let's look at the spender. See, it's a cheap spender. It's called Dragon of the Moon. It costs 3 only. It's range 2 though, and 7 dice. You get to add skull results in the defender's roll to this attack's total successes. That's always handy. And it also has a wild trigger called Hex, where after the attack is resolved, the defender gains the Hex special condition. Seems fine.
These are on the low end.
Yeah.
Right,
for sure.
Of attacks, because like adding skull results in the defender's roll is not that great because your defender's only rolling 3 or 4 dice.
Yeah.
Right? And it's as likely as you getting the wild trigger for the hex, but like on less dice. So yeah, I don't know. This is fine, and it's range 2.
Yeah,
but she does have a charge, which we'll get into. But yeah, I mean,
it's cheap.
It's definitely cheap. Yeah, I mean, these attacks are okay.
But she's not getting, unless we read something in the superpower, she's not getting power very easily. So
yeah, wild hex is good. Hex is great. If you're going to be fighting people, hexing them is always good.
Okay. Active superpower, as you mentioned, is a charge. Costs 2, it costs an action, and you make a move action followed by an attack action. Can only be used once per turn. Which feels like she's supposed to be attacking stuff, but with those attacks, it's still not clear what's going on.
Well, yeah, but I think like medium base, medium move, charge, that's a big deal, right? She can get far, and then her Psionic Barrage is range 3, so I think you can charge people from quite far away and maybe get the rapid fire, so it's okay.
Yeah.
If she's got the mind gem, then she can charge round 1, which is cool.
Yeah. Oh, good point. Yeah, she's getting 2 power that way. Yes. So, like, is she meant to be a gem bearer all the time, the way she's designed? Because the charge then is immediately online. And so are her other superpowers. Let's get to them. They're reactive ones. The first one is called Distracting Illusions. Only costs 1. When an enemy character within 3 makes an attack during the modified dice step, this character may use the superpower. This character re-rolls one of the attacker's dice and can only be used once per turn. That's good.
It's very good. It's witty banter.
Yeah, and you can mess up people's successes, but you can also mess up their triggers with this thing.
Yeah, I think this is great. That's a good ability
This is also Green Goblin's leadership, isn't it?
Yes.
For 1 power.
Oh, wait, no, hang on. You're rolling the attacker. It's the other way around. Green Goblin's leadership re-rolls the defender.
The defender. Oh, okay.
This is a defensive, This is witty banter, is what it is.
Okay. She's also got a reactive power called Shield Mind. It costs 2 power. When this character or another allied character within 4 would be advanced, placed, or pushed by the effects of an enemy mystic attack or enemy superpower, this character may use that superpower. That character is not advanced, placed, or pushed. So this is like Emma's, right?
Yeah, Emma has this. A few characters have this, yeah.
Yeah. Note that throws are not affected by this. You can still throw people around.
Yeah, it's the theme of it is to stop, like psychics. It actually stops Emma being able to move people around quite well.
Yeah,
This is very good in Permafrost, but it also works for things like Ghost Spider and Scarlet Spider, who are web whipping you with superpowers. So bit of a weird one because you have to remember that works because it isn't quite thematic. But yeah, this is situationally quite good.
I was in a tournament in Bexley, and I was playing. My opponent was playing Ghost Spider. Mm-hmm. And, one of her big things is she hangs out in the backfield and then just webline. Is it webline? What is the one where she drags you?
Webline, yeah.
Webline, okay. Where she drags you from range 4. She can drag you away short, right? Or whichever direction she wants.
Yeah.
So he maneuvered her smartly over to my undefended side of my of the riots, like the flanking riot secure, and tried to do it. And unfortunately, who the target was? Deadpool.
Oh, you can't be moved by superpowers
or mystic attacks.
Such a weird rule for no reason.
Never comes up.
Yeah.
But this time it totally blew up his plans.
That's such a good Deadpool rule as well, because it's just like, why? Yeah. Why is that a thing? Why can he not be moved by web lines? It's just Deadpool being annoying.
And if it wasn't, I'd feel bad about it being a gotcha, except it was Ghost Spider, and I hate her so much.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. So anyhow, right. One last innate superpower we need to talk about, which is Shaolum martial artist. Okay. When this character is defending against an attack targeting it from within 2, this character adds blank results in his defense roll to his total successes. So this is just martial artist, but with like a little flair, calling Shaolum martial artist.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's against every attack type.
Ah, thank you.
That's why
what
it's special.
Yes.
So
yes.
This works on Mystic too.
Her kung fu is stronger.
Yeah, exactly. This synergizes nicely with Adam Warlock, by the way, who last episode I said that adding 2 defense dice is the worst kind of defense tech because they bloody love giving it to mutants. But when you give it to someone that counts blanks, it's actually very good defense tech. So having this character with Adam Warlock is great.
Okay. So here we are. We've read her card. She's in Guardians, Avengers, and Defenders. What is she about? What is she doing? What's her job?
Cool little charger. Having mind gem's a big deal here, I think, because she's getting 2 power a turn. So it means that round 1 you can double move, and medium move can go quite far, and then you can mind gem someone towards your team and then shoot them with someone else. If you're feeling really spicy, if you're playing under Adam Warlock, you can load up your leadership with a wild before Moondragon activates. Then you can move, charge the midline, hit Psionic Barrage, make sure that you get the wild with the leadership to then hit again. Mm-hmm. You've now attacked them twice, you have 2 power, and you can mind gem them back into your team. So that's quite cool. Yeah. So I think that's the role is just to run around, like chase people down, mind gem them. So right. I think this is a chasing character. Fantastic interwebs, right?
Yes. That's very good because shield mind, right? On top of being able to go after them. Yeah. Interesting.
Shield mind, and she can chase them down and does mystic attacks. So
I feel like
quite good.
You need to really work her to get good value out of her. It's there, but it's not like point and click. No.
Oh, no. Well, she's a 3 threat.
Right? Yeah.
Maybe a 4
so
threat.
she has a lot of potential, but I think it's up to the pilot to get it to work.
Yeah, I think you need to choose your matchups carefully because 3 physical and 3 energy means that if they're positioned badly at like outside of martial artist range, I think this character just dies. Mm-hmm. But if you're up in someone's face, counting blanks, Adam Warlock's behind her, giving her extra dice, I think they'll stick around quite a while.
You think she's a diver? Does she dive people's secures?
Nah, not really.
No, with that martial artist, Shaolum?
I don't know, because it's only range 2. You just have to step out of range 2 and then she's going to fall over quite easily.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think she's a chaser,
Okay.
I think that maybe the rapid fire trigger being a wild is an indicator that they expect her to be getting played under Adam Warlock's leadership. Where having a trigger that prohibitive is more okay because he's got dice fixing.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think you can happily go with someone else, Locust Shuri, roll a bunch of dice, put a wild on leadership, and then Moondragon has a great activation if she can guarantee a wild.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with you. All right. She's got a tactics card. Let's see what that brings along for her.
There we go.
It's called the Douglas family. Well done, Lore Master Jay.
Yeah, see?
That's really good. The Douglas family, it's an unaffiliated card. It's active. During Drax or Moondragon's activation, one or both of those characters may spend a number of power to play this card. If 4 or more power was spent to play this card, choose an enemy character. If Drax is on the battlefield, put a vengeance token or move an existing one to the chosen enemy character. Then Drax may advance medium towards the chosen character. That seems really good.
That's good, yeah. What does Vengeance Token do again? It gives him extra dice? Rerolls?
Yeah, extra dice. I forget exactly how
I can tell you. 3 additional attack dice. That's great.
Plus a move, which is his big problem.
He gets a move into it. Yeah, Drax's big problem is the move, yeah.
Yeah. So that sounds good. Additionally, if Moondragon is on the battlefield, she may make a sonic barrage attack targeting the chosen character. When Moondragon attacks the chosen character this turn, she adds skull results in the chosen character's defense roll to her total successes. So similar to her spender, basically.
Yeah.
That doesn't feel so great. It's okay.
It's a free attack.
Free attack. Oh, wait. She may... Oh, yeah, it is a free attack. Yeah, with a little spice added to it, but still.
I think it's a good card. You're not sold on it?
Yes. No. If you're working Drax on the table, I think it's a good card.
If you want to play Drax, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first hurdle. That's the biggest cost of this card is playing Drax.
Yeah.
Bless him. But, I mean, Drax is situationally good, right? Let's have a quick look at his cards. So Drax has this whole thing with bleed, where if the target character he's attacking has bleed, he can reroll 2 dice in his attack. So if they have bleed and a vengeance token, he's rolling essentially 10 dice on a builder, which is incredible.
Yeah.
And he struggles with movement. He doesn't have a charge. If he gets displaced, he can't catch up very easily. It's a whole thing. So this card fixes both of those things, right? I think that you will nuke someone with this card because you just go, if you have Drax and Moondragon next to each other, you give them a vengeance token on Drax's activation, by the way, because Moondragon makes a free attack and then Drax gets to immediately just hit twice with someone that has a vengeance token. That's a lot of damage you're putting out.
That's a good point that you play this on Drax's activation because she's still going to be able to do stuff provided she's nearby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And she might actually just pay for it all, you know?
Yeah, I mean, she's a rapid fire character with a gem, right? So she might have loads of power. I'm not sure what Drax's economy is like. I'm guessing not great because he doesn't make many attacks, right? He's got a 5 dice builder, which is meh. So maybe his... Then again, Drax's spender is cheap and his terrain... He has a character throw for 3. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who pays for this. Maybe it's a combo of the 2.
Sure.
But I think, the first hurdle here is, are you really wanting to play Drax? If yes, and Moondragon, then play this card. I think it's a good card.
Agreed.
It's nice that they split the cost between them. I really like that. That's nice and flexible.
Yeah, it is fun. So, do you see her having a place in Avengers or Defenders now that we've seen everything that she comes with?
I refuse to talk about Steve 1 Avengers because it's boring.
I don't think it mattered. Well, let's see. She's got 2
cost charge.
Yeah. But again, she's not doing that much damage.
But that's why you're bringing her. You're bringing her to charge around.
Yeah. Okay. So, but bowing is good.
Yeah. And does Steve 1's leadership work on the mind gem?
I was just going to
it's a superpower, right? So I think it does.
Yeah, if it's a superpower, then yes.
So yeah. But that's boring. I don't talk about Avengers. Defenders, fine. Under Daredevil's kind of interesting because medium base, medium move charge means you can charge into the middle of a bunch of enemies and then get a good leadership reroll from that. So I can see that being quite cool. I think she's a bit of a tech piece. If you expect to go against a bunch of web warriors in your meta, you want to bring a mystic charger, I think that's pretty cool. So I think she has a slot in a lot of these lists. I know you're not a fan. I think she's pretty good.
No, I'd be confused. This is why I don't like playing Avengers or Defenders. A little less so for Defenders. It's just the variety of characters. And Cabal. Cabal's another example.
There's too many characters to choose from.
Yeah, I'm kind of like spoiled for choice and it paralyzes me. So that's all. That's the
Some
only
people
reason.
love that though. Some people love the choice,
Yeah, sure. Just throwing her in there. I'm always like trying to find like the perfect way to, have her complement other characters in the affiliation. And I just, with that huge roster, I can't see all the combinations. Other people study these things better. So, but this is why we have a Discord. Write in. In fact, Steve Cole, our good friend Steve Cole, told us about how we underrated Ironmonger in Cabal compared to Criminal Syndicate. And I think he's right, actually.
Yeah, it was a good point. They needed a affiliated 3 that can go at the end of an activation. At the end of a round, sorry. Yeah, cool.
So be like Steve Cole and tell us where in Avengers and Defenders she has a unique place.
Yeah.
Cool. Shall we move on to character number 2 in the box?
Let's do it. Phyla Vel.
Wow, this is amazing. Her name is Quasar, also known as Phyla Vel. Lore Master Jay, you must tell us about her because, gosh, she has such a haughty look to her. It's
cool. It's a cool design,
very,
right?
very cool artwork. Thank you.
I like the eye. Brown. The eye's cool.
Yeah, but the way she looks down at you with disdain is just so good.
Yeah. I'm just Googling why is Quasar's eye like that?
Okay.
Why does she have a shiny eye? I don't know. So, yes, this is the daughter, genetically engineered daughter of Mar-Vell, who I'm pretty sure was Jude Law in Captain Marvel.
Oh,
it's like the original Captain Marvel.
Yes.
Pretty sure. Don't quote me.
Guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So Phyla Vel used to be Captain Marvel, basically. But the mantle of Captain Marvel has been passed along a few people.
Yeah.
Phyla Vel was one of them. They inherited the quantum bands, which I'm not completely familiar with, but they are basically some like ancient cosmic weapons, and they use quantum energy. I don't know. I think it's like a lightsaber, something like that.
So is the sword actually not metal? Is it like energy projection?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's like a Green Lantern thing. Or she's holding like a hilt. It's a lightsaber, man. It's just a lightsaber. That's
more Star Wars wives. We went through this last episode.
Yeah, man. Loads of Star Wars stuff. It's in space, isn't it?
There's a lot of midichlorians up there.
Yeah. As you've mentioned before, romantic partner of Moondragon. And during the modern cosmic saga, they were killed by Thanos.
So that is sad.
Yeah. Phyla Vel isn't like they're not like Captain Marvel, like they're not the policeman. They're not like a hall monitor. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They're like the tip of the spear kind of thing. They're the sword. They go get stuff done.
So an alien, not a human.
Oh yeah, Mar-Vell, genetically engineered alien.
Okay,
daughter of Mar-Vell.
Okay, amazing. She is only affiliated to Guardians of the Galaxy, makes her a little easier to deal with, and she's another 50mm base. Whoa,
medium bases.
Wow. Okay. She's a 4 threat. She has 3 physical defense, 4 energy, 4 mystic. She's got 6 hit points on the front side. How many on the back? 7. Sorry, I did it backwards. Sorry, I was looking at the card differently. 7 on the front side, 6 on the back.
Yeah.
She's size 2.
Probably arguably the new 4 threat health.
That's a good point.
Right?
We were just talking about that.
If we're thinking that's going to happen.
Yes. So what did Moondragon have? 6/6, right?
6/6, yeah.
Yeah, and she's got 7/6.
Yeah, and 7/6 is what Yondu went up to?
6/7.
6/7. 7/6 is what Yondu went up to. So maybe a safe bet to think that this is going to be the new kind of standard for 4 threats.
Okay, interesting. That's a lot of hit points, man, compared to the old days. Good Lord.
Man. Oh, yeah.
Man. She's size 2 and moves medium, so another beastie type movement.
Medium base, medium move.
Yeah. All right, what do we think with the new paradigm? Seems like the new standard. Well, no, I take that back. What do you think are the physical stats for the new standard of 4 threat?
3 physical is rough, right? But then in a world where collision damage is only 3 now, it's better.
Sorry, I was trying to ask the new 4 threat has that extra hit point, right?
Yeah.
But what is this new 4 threat's defensive line typically? What's our baseline?
Well, they don't change, right? I mean, I guess.
Is it 3-4-4 though? Is it one of them is 4 and the other is 3?
It's like stat points, right? In a skill tree, like you have you got your 3-3-3, and then you add a couple ones to them to make it a 4 threat.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I think 3-4-4 is fine. I don't balk at it.
Yeah, I think no. I think it's quite good. I thought it might be a little bit, a little buff over normal 4 threats, but maybe not. Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I mean, we're talking singular dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So that's what we think about her stat line. Let's see. I'm going to go to her innate superpower. She's got flight again. She's also immune to poison and stun. Stun's handy. That's very handy.
That's very handy. Yeah.
Immunity.
Nice with a bigger health pool as well. It's nice to be immune to stun.
Yes.
Because if you've got a big health pool, you suffer a little bit more with stun because you take more damage without the payback of the power.
Yep. Okay, she's got 2 attacks. Both are energy. That's nice. Oh, yeah. The first one's called the Quantum Sword. So I think you're right. That's so good. Range 2, only 5 dice. Doesn't cost anything. It's her builder where she gets power equal to the damage dealt. And it's a wild pierce. That's like Magic's attack.
Yeah. Magic and it's 23, but this one's energy. It is good.
So deceptively better than what it seems like with 5 dice.
Yeah, for sure. Especially good under Adam Warlock where you can get those wilds more reliably.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, so we like that. Her spender is called Nega Quantum Blast Wave. I've never heard of Nega Quantum. That's pretty fun. Blast Wave. It's 5 threat. 5 power, but it's a beam 3. Lovely.
Yeah.
With 8 dice in that beam.
Woo!
Hot damn. 2 wild triggers. One is called Incinerate, where you get the Incinerate special condition. The other one is Pierce again. This is, it costs 5, but if you get like 2 or 3 characters under this thing, that is money. Cash money.
Cash money, for sure. I know that people play Logan. Joe Manji plays Logan for the sake of when things are going bad, Logan can sometimes just win you the game with his beam. So that beam is nuts. It is a beam 3, 7 dice for 4 power with a wild pierce. And a wild bleed, right? So now let's bear in mind that sometimes can be a game-winning attack.
Yep.
This is beam 3, 8 dice for 5 power, so 1 more power, but 1 more dice with a wild pierce and wild incinerate. So if you don't kill them, they're incinerated. If you don't hit them again.
Yeah.
So I think this attack is extremely good.
Love it. Energy attack as well, the strongest
energy
of the types.
Makes it even better, yeah.
Yeah, amazing. Wow. Okay. She's got charge. Look at this. These ladies buzzing around the table.
All the charging. Well, you know what? Like, Guardians needed it, right? Guardians were an affiliation of backpointers.
Turrets.
Turrets. Okay. And they had like Beta Ray Bill who would like walk up a bit but then want to run away. So yeah, they needed some chargers. I'm glad this box has 2 chargers in it.
What does it say about them? They sent up the women though. The women are the ones charging.
Nah, man, they're leading the charge. That's what it is. They're like, yeah, we know what we're doing.
Love it.
You think they're really going to turn to Star-Lord and ask him what to do? They're like, no, we'll go in. You stand here and hold the extracts. We'll sort this out. That's
actually it feels very MCU thematic to have Storyline be like, okay.
Yeah, exactly. I'll stand back here.
Yeah. So they have charge, costs 2, and they can make a move followed by an attack action, can only be used once per turn. Her other active superpower is called Quantum Bands. It is 2 power. Choose an enemy character within 2 and roll 4 dice. The character loses power equal to the crit, wild, or hit results. If the character would lose more power than it has, it suffers 1 damage for each power it could not lose. The chosen character doesn't gain power for that damage and can only be used once per turn. So this is Rogue's thing, right?
I'm going to hold my hands up here, Norbert, and I'm going to be very honest for a minute, okay?
Yeah.
I feel safe with you. I feel like I can say this.
Okay.
I'm going to admit that I'm always the first person to point out when something is the better version of what a mutant has.
Right.
This is the worst version of what a mutant has. So I will admit that, fair enough, this one very specific time, AMG are not the anti-mutant gang.
Yeah. Somebody's slipped up at lunch.
Yeah, it's a typo. This is going to get errated. As soon as the box comes out, oh, sorry, we actually meant 5 dice. And I'm like, but yeah, arguably it is Rogue's iconic thing and you've given it to another character, but whatever, it is worse, so I'll accept it. But yeah, this ability is really good. We've seen this on Rogue before, and basically what you do is, well, back in the day, maybe not nowadays because people don't really take Brace anymore, but you would go up to someone and you would like sap their power so they don't have any power to play Brace and you throw something at them.
Yeah.
But the real thing with this is if they don't have power, they take damage. And that's super, super powerful. And it's hit crit wild on the dice as well, which is very good odds. So you want to do this on people when they have no power. Use this first, then punch them.
Yep.
It's great. This is a very good ability, especially if you can get the power for it.
Okay, cool. She's got 2 reactive superpowers. The first one is Force Field. It costs 2 power. When this character is targeted by physical or energy attacks, it can use the superpower, add 2 dice to this character's defense roll against that attack. This is okay.
Yeah, no good.
Fine.
It's the worst kind of defensive tech. It's the one they keep putting on mutants. I did it again. I brought it back to mutants. I'm sorry. It's whatever. This is a like, oh God, I'm going to KO. I better use this ability.
Yep. Exactly. Okay. Her other one is called Kree Titan Hybrid Physiology. Now that's some lore right there, dude.
Kree. Okay, so Kree. That's something to do with Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel, her dad. Titan is obviously Thanos stuff. So there you go. There's something going on there.
Kree Titan. That sounds, because Kree are super powerful. Like I was always led to believe the Skrulls were the really bad guys. But then like the Kree show up in the films, and I'm like, these guys are way, way worse than Skrulls.
Yeah.
These are actually
MCU
awful.
Skrulls anyway. Yeah, MCU Skrulls got nerfed quite hard, but they are. Yeah.
So she's got Kree and Titan physiology. Yeah. Yikes. All right, what do you get for 1 power?
Hold on a minute. Sorry, just because I've got Rogue's card open here.
Yeah.
Kree mutant physiology. She has.
She Kree too?
Because she sapped Captain Marvel's powers. Yeah, we'll do a Rogue lore episode one day. But yeah, that's why Rogue can't fly. Rogue's mutant power isn't to fly or be super strong. She got that because she throttled Captain Marvel for too long and stole her powers. So she has Kree mutant physiology. So that's cool. This is Kree Titan hybrid physiology. So this is like the next level of that.
Okay. For 1 power, when this character suffers damage from an enemy effect, after the effect is resolved, it may use a superpower. This character removes 1 damage or 1 special condition from itself. It can only be used once per turn. I feel like the special condition part is the useful part here.
Yeah, that's really cool. The fact it's only once per turn is the first time we've seen that, I think. Right? This is damage reduction once per turn, which is interesting.
Yeah.
But you can remove a condition, which is very cool.
Yes. Yeah, once per turn. That's what I'm saying. Like, of course, if you have nothing better to do, removing a damage is always nice. Yeah. But I feel like, if they throw Incinerate on you, they throw Stun on you, it just takes it off, which is fantastic.
Yeah, for sure. She's immune to stun, but yes, she can heal herself. But yeah.
Sure. Okay. This is her card. She seems powerful. She seems really powerful.
I think she's good. Yeah, I think she's a Logan, but a charger. An energy charging Logan, which is very good. I've played a ton of X-23 and Logan, and they can just win games by themselves sometimes, especially when they get the wilds, which Adam Warlock can help here. If you get the wild on a spender, you're getting Incinerate and Pierce, which is very good value for that leadership. So we just spoke about saving wilds for Moondragon. Maybe you actually want to save wilds for Quasar instead.
Yeah, Pierces are nasty. Yeah. Incinerate too, in the big one. Sure.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, a very good character, I think.
It's really interesting. I think she does bring a lot to Guardians. Was Ollie playing this lady?
No, I haven't seen this one on the table yet. But I think they're good. There's 0 displacement is one thing. They're just going to kill stuff.
Yep. For sure.
But maybe if you pair them up on a flank with Moondragon, which is nice and thematic, then Moondragon can be moon gemming, mind gemming people off points, while Quasar is just killing them. So yeah, I think this character's great, and I think that spender will win you games sometimes because I've seen Logan do it many times.
Yeah. So maybe she wakes up on her injured side mostly. Because then she has more power.
Yeah, but then this character's got 7 health. Those days might be, you know, in the past. You could see this character getting 5 power,
doing fun stuff already on the healthy side. Okay, yeah, I could see that.
And if you really want to kind of fund the Quasar train, you save your wilds from the Adam Warlock leadership. When you give it to her, she is doing an extra. Let's say you pull a blank off. Right, so that's fun. So you can take a blank out of Quasar's attack roll, put it on the card, put a wild in. She gets a pierce, which does an extra damage, and then another damage because you pierced. So you're getting 2 power on Quasar for that swap. Then you have a blank on the card to put in Moondragon's defense roll, who's counting blanks.
Yep.
So this is the stuff that leadership can do. It opens up all these really cool and makes you feel smart plays.
Yeah, totally. All right, let's wrap things up with her card. She comes with a card. Actually, it's a team-up card.
Hey, nice. We love a team-up card. Is this one good or is it rubbish?
Yeah, we need a theme song for this, for team-up cards.
Leave it or heave it, the team-up edition.
Make it happen, Producer H. It's called Power Couple. It's unaffiliated and it's reactive. During the power phase, Heather Douglas and Phi Lavelle may each spend 1 power to play the card. Okay, pretty cheap. Need to both characters, but having both characters doesn't seem so outrageous so far. On the table, I mean. Yeah. So what happens when you spend that power? This round, while within 2 of each other, Heather Douglas and Phi Lavelle cannot be advanced, thrown, or placed by enemy effects and reduce the power cost of their active and reactive superpowers by 1 to a minimum of 1.
Oh.
That is pretty juicy. I do like that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. This is a team-up card that costs 1 each.
Yeah, it's really cheap.
It's good. It sounds like the Wolverines team-up card, except this one's 1 each, whereas Wolverines is 3 power each, so Anti-Mutant Gang are back. But I think this card's great. What do you think?
Well, look, be very careful. They're not immune to being pushed out of place.
That is true.
From one another. Okay, which was the big problem with, or not big problem, but one of the ways you could deal with Brothers in Arms back in the day, right? So, because I just have really bad taste in my mouth from these cards from that Wolverine one, because I set it all up beautifully with X-23, and somebody just pushed X-23 out of the way, and that was the end of that.
It's really sad. Gone. Yeah. Well, you can't be pushed with Wolverines, but you can be advanced.
Okay, one of those.
So let's say it was Wolverine X-23 versus Moondragon and Phyla-Vell on a flank, and they both put their team up cards. Then Wolverines, you just use the Mind Gem and walk them out, and then it's over.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean the thing with Brothers in Arms when that was crazy is the strength of it was you can play it whenever. Or was it during Power Phase, Brothers in Arms?
I think it was Power Phase too.
Power Phase. But the point was that like you can play it when you have priority, and your opponent can't do anything about it anyway, and then you get all the benefits from it.
Right.
Oh no, Brothers in Arms was not during the Power Phase. That was whenever you wanted. So okay, that's why it was banned. That card is long gone. This is during the Power Phase. So you probably want to do this when you have priority, so you know they're within 2 of each other.
Right.
But then all you're doing is reducing your superpowers by 1. So what do you really get for that?
And they can't be moved around by most things.
Which is cool.
Yeah, definitely. Until you come up with the character who can push, like Doctor Strange, and then all bets are off.
Yeah, you need to be careful of your matchups here. Right.
So let's think about it. Which superpowers would you want to use when you're not moving? So charges go off the table unless you both charge into the
charges
same
whatever.
Spot,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I mean, Quantum Bands, that superpower, the one that's like Rogues, is good. That costs 1. That is a great value.
Okay. Force Field, we talked about the extra dice being so.
I mean, if they cost 1, maybe they're better. Adding 2 dice.
And then on Moondragon, again, the charge goes down to 1. Shield Mine goes down to 1.
Yeah, you're right. You're not actually getting much value here, are you?
No.
It's not like they have a bunch of expensive superpowers.
Exactly.
Like if you're paying 1 each to play the card,
then
good point. How much power are you then saving? Like another 1 each?
Yes, that's a good point, Jamie.
So yeah, maybe it's not that good. I mean, the Wolverines card, at least you can reroll dice. While they're within 2, you can reroll your attack dice, any number of attack dice. This doesn't give you that. It just makes you, I don't know. Maybe you're playing this just to stay on a secure, but then they're charge characters. So if they get pushed off a secure, just charge back on.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
well.
Heave it.
Another swing and a miss from AMG on the team. The team tactics cards,
the team up cards. Yeah.
What's the best one? Can you even think of the best one?
I think you know what? I'm writing an article about it now.
That's a great idea.
Let me find it right now. You stall for time.
Yeah, absolutely. He's referring, of course, to his side gig, writing articles for Goonhammer.
Yeah.
Goonhammer, where Scott the Brush Wizard.
The Brush Licker?
Scott the Brush Wizard is a big writer on the Goonhammer.
So's AJ, London's AJ.
So's AJ.
Alpha Fairies.
Me and Scott are going to be at Adepticon. We're going to be doing a nice meetup, a Across the Bifrost / Goonhammer collab meetup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There you go. All right, I've got my list. So I think some of the best team-up cards. Deadly Duo is extremely good.
That's the with Groot and
Rocket. Yeah,
Rocket,
Rocket and Groot, and
that's
Rocket gets to make 3 attacks for free.
That's got to be the winner. Jeez.
Yeah, I think that is by far the best one. I really like Execute. Corvus Glaive and Proxima Midnight, when they team up, they can pay some power, and the enemy doesn't roll defense dice, which is hilarious. I love that. Fastball Special is in my list, but I think that's gone down since Collision changes. But you do get to throw Wolverine medium, and they roll fewer defense dice, dodge dice, and then they suffer bleed, which is kind of cool. So yeah, there are some good team up cards out there. None of them are like crazy. Obviously, Brothers in Arms was like a whole mistake that we just need to not think about again. Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, that was a nice little excursion. I appreciate that. If you guys have an opinion about team up cards, put it into our Discord. Defend yourself. Put down your choice and defend your choice. And we would love to hear from you.
Mm-hmm.
You have anything else to say about these two medium-based medium movers? Amazing.
Yeah, I think they bring something to Guardians that they've needed for a long time, which is just some mobility. I think that you now can play, like, let's forget Adam Warlock for a bit. You can play Star-Lord, Rocket, and Groot at the back, holding down the home points, and you can send Quasar and Moondragon up and attacking. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I think Agent Venom can go up there with them as well.
Oh, yeah.
He's like a little bit of a mobile attrition piece.
Yeah.
I think they're great. I think they're really fun. I hope they're a sign of what 3 and 4 threats are going to look like in the future, because they're very healthy. They've got nice stats. They're not gonna fall over to a stiff breeze. So hopefully it's a sign of things to come. But yeah, overall, pretty great box. Do you think?
I agree. Really interesting box. Really intriguing characters. Changes the affiliation dramatically. Well done.
Great leadership. Amazingly designed leadership.
Yeah. CP 191. Make sure you pre-order it.
What a number. Whew.
It's such a, I don't know, somehow it's just a very pleasing number.
Yeah, I agree.
Is it because 9's a powerful character and it's being held up by ones on either side of him? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. It's also my my PIN code for my credit card.
Well, that is a very powerful number then. All right, everybody. Until next time, cheers and happy gaming.